Rogue Nation is a film that has gotten better and better with repeat viewings. I liked the movie when I first saw it, but compared to Ghost Protocol and some of the earlier installments in the franchise, 2015 me felt that this ran out of its steam in the last 30 to 40 minutes or so and found the third act to be not as exciting as the first two acts. But as time went by and I rewatched this film multiple times, Rogue Nation started to grow on me, and now I actually think this is a pretty great movie. For one thing, it has a well-constructed story. There is a shadow organization called the Syndicate, there is a mysterious woman who may or may not be on the side of the IMF, there's quite a bit of double-crossing and backstabbing that are really fun to watch. Also, this film is where the filmmakers started poking fun at the fact that Ethan never dies. He somehow manages to do all these insane death-defying stunts and comes out of it okay. And then they actually kill Ethan for like 2 minutes. He gets revived, but I like how the filmmakers play with our expectations and show us that hey, you know, he could still die. The introduction of Rebecca Ferguson's Ilsa Faust, I think, is one of the best things this franchise has done. This is a complex and fascinating character, and Ferguson plays her brilliantly. And the stunts are insane. My favorite action set piece is the motorcycle chase in Morocco. Now, don't get me wrong, hanging off on the side of a cargo plane is amazing, and holding his breath for 6 minutes underwater is incredible. But for those set pieces, Tom Cruise either had a harness on or there was an emergency crew standing by off camera. In the case of this chase, if the camera got too close to him, or if something happened to the car that's in front of him, or if he tipped the motorcycle just a bit more, he would have been completely fucked. No matter how many times I see this, it always takes my breath away. The level of dedication and craftsmanship that went into this is truly remarkable. Now, as I said earlier, I do think the third act is the weakest part of the film, but that's because the first two acts are kind of perfect. It gives you everything you'd want in an action movie. But personally, the third act is where Robert Elswit's 35mm cinematography really shines. I love the use of shadows, and the lighting here is so sexy. I think it's cool that he shot both this and Ghost Protocol. Those two have very different aesthetics. And John Kramer's score is pretty awesome. Also, Eddie Hamilton's editing is just beautiful. And last but certainly not least, Christopher McQuarrie did a fantastic job both as a director and a co-writer. When I first heard that the guy who directed Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher movie, the first one, was going to make a new Mission Impossible, I was concerned. But luckily everything worked out and he and his team made a fantastic Mission Impossible movie. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.